You send me heavy work.
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just the body
production?
I was hitting him with body punching. I heard him actually, he was crying there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time.
Absolutely,
But I knew you were tough and taking those punches.
Beyonce Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another flagship edition of TBV, hashtag TBV podcast, wherever hashtags are used. Me and the boy Mike are back. We're here to talk a bunch of boxing. I mean, we got the Crawford Garcia beef. For all my podcast listeners, you know, you stay off the social media. You just ain't got time. You know, you got to take care of the kids. We got you covered. Terrence Crawford, Danny Garcia, beefing. Where'd it start? Little old interview done by Nestor Gibbs is all. Danny says some words. Crawford got a copy of the video. It went down on social media. And the reason we're late today is because I went back to Danny's to get his rebuttal to what Crawford was saying on social media, which we'll give you the details too. That's what we're going to be talking around here. So you know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Skype us. Don't forget to add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. We're also going to be talking about Dominic, Breazeale, Deontay Wilder. Has it gone too far? Has it gone too far? I don't even know. I've been out the loop. I know Wilder said something about, yo, bring your son to the ring so he could look at the man that's going to cripple you or something like that. But, like, is that it? Is that it? Then, of course, we got Eddie Hearn. I had to sit down with Eddie Hearn. I flew to Chicago. For those that don't know, if you're not religiously a listener of the show, we went out to Chicago for the Dazn press conference. Jesse Vargas versus Thomas Delorme, Big Baby Miller versus Thomas Adamick. You got a bunch of others on there, but, you know, it's always hard for me to remember what comes after that co-main. But we're also going to talk Gervonta Davis trying to do something that his mentor, Floyd Mayweather, did, taking a page out of Mayweather's book and starting some beef with a popular MMA fighter. I'm told Ron's not here, so I don't know. Maybe Mike knows a little bit about Mr. TJ Dillashaw, I believe his name is. I'm not reading it. This is all off cat, baby. But we got other topics to touch on. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Danny Garcia sparring. Also, big news. We've been invited by Deontay Wilder, obviously, to tag along with him while he goes and crashes the party out there in Belfast. So I'm asking all my TBV listeners to extend a helping hand. Send them super chats, send them PayPals my way, because this is a very expensive trip. He gave me the flight itinerary very late. I had to book a very expensive trip, and there's no way I'm going to be able to afford to stay in his hotel. But we're going to bring you the best coverage possible. You know what I'm saying? The beef is not fake between them. All is fair in love and war. Yeah, we'll see, man. Let me get on out to my co-host, Big Mike.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
Two attempts, handed bands over. Fickle hit, shot and miss. Two to stand over.
Turn up.
Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million.
And I'm in.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yo, what's going on, TBB family? We back with another one. First things first, man. I want everybody, if you can, show your support for Ness, man. He been out here busting his ass. He went to Chicago, Philly, and he did it all for y'all, so y'all can have content and see good behind-the-scenes boxing. So shout out to Ness, man. You've been doing your thing, bro, and I salute you. But back to the show. We got some news with Wilder and Breazeale. a lot of trash talk, a lot of personal little jabs. Has it gone too far? I really don't like what he said, but it is what it is. And we got the real beef, Crawford and motherfucking Garcia. Ooh, Ness started that shit, man, and I can't wait to get on his ass. Let's go.
I mean, go ahead. I mean, let me hear how you received it. Obviously, you know, kind of from the outside looking in. Obviously, I interviewed Danny, so right off the bat, I was able to, you know, feel how he felt or sense how he felt.
Well, what I got from it didn't start with you bringing Crawford's name up. I think Danny said he did the same thing that Crawford did at 140.
I brought Crawford's name up?
No, you did not. No, you did not. Danny said something about Crawford, and he kind of let the door open, and you just started poking the bears, so to say. Danny was talking about what he did at 140, and I think you said something about Crawford resume. That's your favorite thing to do nowadays. And Danny started to do what you do and micro pick his resume. But Crawford came back strong with some good quotes on Twitter.
I don't know how strong it was. Do you got them pulled up?
I got them screenshot, baby. You know me. I'm a Crawford fan.
All right, well, let's hear them. I know there's some listeners out there that have not heard these tweets yet. I actually read these to Danny today. That's why we're late. You know, I took that trip back to Philly. So it was Philly, Chicago, Philly. And then it's going to be fucking UK and Belfast. Hashtag TBV. We growing. Shout out to Andre Diakonu with the super chat love. Sending $50 there for the toes for the queen. I hope she ain't taking too much, you know. That's not cool. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm super nervous. I'll tell you that, man. Follow me on IG because I'm gonna be storying it up. That's gonna be real. I mean, yo, just checking out the itinerary, all the flights and shit. I'm like, oh wow.
I first tweet from Crawford, which was about 19 hours ago. Yo, DSG, look, you didn't do what I did at 140. I was undisputed. Something you never fought. The guy you were scared to fight came up to welterweight in my first fight, fought a champion. I didn't need no tune-up. Got a belt easy.
That's what I thought he said. You got a belt. I ain't getting no belt handed to me or something.
I mean, you know, I had to put my little flavor on it.
Come on, man. Oh, you over here ad-libbing? Oh, man, I'm gonna have to get these myself. We got this Crawford fan over here ad-libbing and shit.
I can go on and on about your resume as well.
See, you really ad-libbing because you got to give the response. Danny jumped on his ass ASAP. Hold on, let me get this out here, man. This guy.
You play Danny and I'll play Terrence.
I'm doing it all because these guys, none of you guys.
Oh my God, man!
I don't ever want to put no emphasis in these words or nothing. So look. Let's see. Let's go to the top. Boom. We're going to Crawford, and he started it off, and he was like, "Yo, Danny Swift, look, you didn't do what I did at 140. I was undisputed. Something you was never. Fought the guy you were scared to fight. Came up to welterweight in my first fight and fought a champion. I didn't need no tune-up fight or get a belt handed. Or handed a belt. Excuse me. So Danny, where that's at? Danny jumped on him. Woke up this morning, got myself a gun. Oh, he shot at Crawford ASAP. Like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm fighting somebody else. Period. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna end that right there. I'm fighting somebody else. Period.
He don't want no smoke. He don't want that smoke, man.
No, but
I'm fighting somebody else. Period.
All right, that's how you interpret it. I'm glad you jumped.
And don't get it twisted, man. I'm a Danny Garcia. I want everybody to know though. I'm a Danny Garcia fan. I just like Crawford more. Let's go.
That's good.
Let's go.
But look, I'm glad you jumped out of your face because look, he didn't even finish. He was like, but you have no notable wins, period. Right? Because that's not even open for discussion according to Danny. So it's like, period. Right? So
I thought Danny moved up to avoid Postal. That's what everybody says.
Well, I mean, my interview drops tonight or whenever.
I can't wait.
So look, so he said, but you have no notable wins, period. He says, I already beat you for free. I already beat you for free. Why wouldn't I do it for some millions? Purge mass emoji. Stand up, Philadelphia. Stand up. Your champion is spoken. Huh? And wait till you hear the video. The boy, he talking with confidence. You know what I'm saying? He remind me of that scene from the barbershop in Coming to America when he's like, when I tell you the boy got money, your boy got money. I wasn't even the barbershop. It was the hamburger.
Hey, hold on. I can go on and on about your resume as well, talking about who I beat. Only person I give you credit for is Amir Khan.
Let me do this.
Oh man,
First of all, his comeback was whack because he giving them credit.
How you gonna say comeback was whack? He said the only one person was Amir Khan, and we know all Amir Khan got a.
But that's one more notable win than what you got.
Do you think Amir Khan would beat Jeff Horn right now?
I think Amir Khan is a better win than everybody on Crawford's resume.
Man, get out of here. He ain't got no gold medal.
You know it and I know it. You know it and I know it. Amir Khan, the only one still in talks to get in a fucking Pacquiao fight. Amir Khan versus Danny Garcia.
All right, man, you got a point. You got a point. You got
Danny Garcia right now would be huge. Amir Khan versus Terrence Crawford right now, and all you Crawford fans like, oh my God. Come on, stop it. Stop it. He iced him. And Amir Khan never asked for that rematch.
He iced him. Oh my God, he iced him. Okay.
He iced him. Yo. So then look, Crawford knew. He knew he fucked up with that response. And let me read the response because Mike ain't giving that shit nothing. Crawford, I'm doing you some justice because Mike fucking up your words. He's like, I can go on and on about resumes as well. Talking about who I beat. Only person I give you credit is Amir Khan. That's it. Although all the others you get no points for. None or them. So none or them. You ain't giving them points or you. You know what I'm saying? And
I think he meant you get no points for them. That don't make sense. None or them. That don't make sense.
All right. Anyway. So what I like about Crawford was he started to reply to people.
Yeah, he did. He was going off.
But he got his little feelings hurt because he seen people wasn't even trying to hear that shit. You know?
Let me see where he started at. Because he was going off on everybody last night. Replying to somebody, he was old. I'll fight whoever.
That guy, look, somebody went at him like, hey, bud, the best fight you had besides Gamboa was against your mechanic. Remember he beat up the dude.
Yeah, I know.
So he said, we know you're gonna try and call out the best, but probably end up fighting the age Pacquiao to keep your clout up. But just remember that a real boxing fan knows you're not pound for pound anything. And look, bruh, people just speaking like, you know, they like, yo. So look.
So
Crawford says, so you're not a real boxing
fan then, yeah.
And he got 4 retweets. We're talking about a superstar.
Bro, he talking to nobody though.
He got 4 retweets on that and only 52 likes. That's a superstar. Come on, knock it off, bro. Nobody
whoa. We never said he was a superstar. Never said that. We all know that he has a challenging personality to be a superstar. But he is a damn good boxer. And pound for pound, the best boxer in boxing to me.
Look. He said, nah, Crawford said, so you're not a boxing fan. He said, nah, I just know the Top Rank is going to keep marinating you and have you call out the best while you fight trash. You would get dusted by Earl Spence Jr. Keep sparring mechanics, though. So Crawford comes back to the same dude and says, I call out who I want. Don't nobody tell me who to call. All dumbass. Crawford need to just slow down a little bit when he typed it. But
I know, bro. Yeah, a little bit. That's why I had to put my own.
So people was like, look. People was like, Lucas Matisse was a solid win. Crawford jumped on the next dude. That's how you know. That's how you know his Danny said one tweet and he out. I got shit to do. This dude was replying to the peasants out there. You feel me? The king don't reply to peasants.
Man, Danny in camp, man. Danny in camp. He training. He ain't got time for that shit.
He in camp. Meanwhile, Terrence, who he fighting again? Jose Benavidez? Because Danny fighting Sean.
Who is Thurman fighting? Who the fuck is Thurman fighting?
No, don't say who is Thurman.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Listen, don't say who is Thurman fighting. Say this better. Danny fought how many top welterweights already? Yeah, I'll wait.
Chief. Sean.
And how many Crawford fought? Yeah.
He only been there for one fight. And he fought a champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, one fight, one champion, one belt. Hey, that's how we do it. That's how we do it, baby. One fight, one champion, one belt. That's all day.
Tell him he been eating long enough, Nick. Stop being greedy.
Hey, man, real quick to Andre Diakonu. Belfast told money for the Queen. I guess he meant like the Queen of England.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I hope he won't call you a queen. You feel me?
Nah, that's for the Queen of England.
Okay. I was just making sure.
So the dude was like, Lucas Matisse was a solid win. He said, stop it. Stop it with the lie. Every time he stepped up, he lost. Only person he beat was Lamont. So Crawford was like in it. He was out here. He's out here. If I keep scrolling down, he's still out there. Like, yo.
Man, it's still unfair though, man. Like this guy, I don't know why he ain't called for somebody to fucking do a interview, because he letting Danny just have like video footage of just trashing him. These words ain't enough.
I'm gonna be real. I seen that Bomac followed me on Twitter. But I've been talking to Bomac, you know what I'm saying? I've been asking to get in that camp. Some fighters just don't open them doors. They just don't open them doors, you know what I'm saying? Some people have me labeled too, like maybe he thinks I'm a Garcia guy. Just like AJ might think I'm a Wilder guy. But like if you ain't opening the door, then how I'm gonna be, that's how you gonna feel. It's like Porters right now. Like you think I ain't asked Porter? I said, yo, I'm ready. When they was in New York, I'm like, yo, I want to come. And I already followed up with another phone call. So like they gotta open the door. I can't do much.
I'm gonna say, like these fighters,
it's time to eat. That's all.
Yeah, these fighters should not be acting like that, man. We are reporters, interviewers. Only thing we do is give a fighter's side or their POV. We don't go and try to push a narrative. We just report what they say. So don't get in your feelings about what another fighter says because they said on our channel. We're on the Boxing Voice.
Word, I mean,
But yeah,
feelings, man. But that's the way it is, man. Let's move on. We're gonna get into this Wilder stuff. So fill me in, man, because all I know is the quote. My mind is already made about the Breazeale fight. When it do happen, I'm gonna make sure he brings his son up on stage to look at the man in the eyes that
it's about to cripple his daddy.
That is going to cripple his daddy.
Now, first off, I don't like that. He said, like, I don't like the fact that he said the son, because like where I'm from, one thing we always know is street code is to keep the women and children out of beef and like shit like that. So
that is true. That is true. I can't even like try to like, you're right. I can't even try to defend you. Right. It's like, but to be fair, in the street, a dude he'll say something about their moms just to get you turned up because he want that sauce though. So like if the love is done, then your kids is fair game because it really is like fuck you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
True, but at the same time, one thing Wilder is known for is the backstory with his daughter. In the previous bout, he was very sentimental towards Louise Ortiz daughter's plight or whatever she was had going on. So my whole thing is just keep it consistent with all kids. Like, man, don't say you want to bring that guy's kid to the stage and tell him that, because at the end of the day, he's still a kid. And that's his father at the end of the day.
No, I hear you, man. Like I said, I ain't trying to defend it. I just know that, it's not the first time we've seen something like this, especially like when the love is done, I mean, remember Jay-Z did it to Nas.
And Jay-Z mom like, hey, bro.
And his mom's flipped out. We bring it up all the time. You know what I'm saying?
One thing real quick, Wilder's future opponent, Tyson Fury, had something to say about it. Saying stuff like that is out of order and sad. To involve a child, I pray for everyone. I fight to do their best and get home safely. There is too much BS like this in boxing. So even Tyson Fury had the same kind of things that I had about it. Because I mean, Wilder, he's a people's champ. I mean, he's what like draws people to him is his charisma and like the way he cares about people. And that right, I know he doesn't like Breazeale at all. I know they have a backstory that happened at the hotel, which I'm not 100% sure about. So
I'm gonna read this comment because people hating on me right now. So Fresh BX said, "Shit, that's Breazeale's problem, not mine. If he dies, he dies." Because people like, yo, Ness is terrible. Ness ain't shit.
I mean, shit. If he dies, he dies. I mean, that's real. I mean, but at the same time, BX, what none you said about that had a kid in it. Like trash talk is trash talk, baby. Like I'm down for that. I ain't trying to be soft or pussy or none of that. But women and children, bro, if you come from where I'm come from, you don't fuck around with that shit. That's all I'm saying. I've seen niggas get fucked up over women. Not necessarily children, but women. I've seen niggas get beat up over women.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, it goes, especially in the inner city. You know, it go down over a chick. B, it's always over a chick anyway. It don't even matter where it's at. It's always over a girl. So
always,
you know what I mean.
But real quick before we move from this subject,
the thing is with this whole Breazeale shit for me, it's like, bruh, why you out there talking like that? And I ain't talking about Wilder, I'm talking about Breazeale. Like, why you out there talking like, oh, the champ is ducking, the champ is scared? Like, bruh, don't nobody even believe it. You putting this dumb shit out, it's getting like 253 likes. You looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? WBC, they not even happy they mandated that they made you the mandatory, or else they'd have made you the mandatory. You know what I'm saying? The new rankings came out like 2 days ago, right when I got to Philadelphia, and he's like number 3. You know what I'm saying? And Dillian White is there. Luis Ortiz is number 3, actually. I think Breazeale might be number 2.
No. Breazeale is number 3, or Ortiz is number 2. No, you're right. You're right. Breazeale is number 2. Ortiz number 3.
Something like that.
But let me ask you real quick: were you there at the hotel like when all that shit went down, or were you like around?
Now I was around, but I wasn't there right there for that, man.
Gotcha.
I was there, but I wasn't there for that.
What did you hear like happen?
Nah, I don't know, man.
My nigga.
I don't know. Nah, honestly, I don't know. I had my girl at the time with me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Ness, I did a motherfucking overnighter. I just drove out there for the fight, drove back straight gung-ho style. So like I wasn't fucking, I interviewed Breazeale. I interviewed everybody. I even interviewed Breazeale, Zunu, motherfucking Joseph Parker's trainer, Joseph Parker, Deontay, everybody. And then skedaddle. They did that shit after at the hotel. Like, who the fuck got time for that? I don't drink, so I ain't going back to nobody's bar to do none of that shit. If your bar ain't got Bud, we can't talk. And I ain't talking about Bud Light, my niecey.
Yeah. Okay. And Breazeale, another thing, man, you gotta stop. You gotta stop quit going on these boxing channels and doing interviews about Wilder talking shit. Because the only thing you're doing is poking a bear, poking a sleeping dog. And the age-old saying is, let sleeping dogs lie. Do not fuck with this man. You know he got a motherfucking right hand that can knock down a building. So,
my thing is like, bro, you ain't even showed it to the world. Like Dillian White, there was a point where I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. Dillian White ain't did nothing, and it's just the UK bigging up his name, but he's done something now. Like, what the fuck has Breazeale done? Like beating Eric Molina, somebody that both Wilder and fucking Joshua already beat. Didn't you come in like a 7-day notice eliminator? That don't even make sense. Remember, it was supposed to be somebody else, and they had pulled out, and that's how Eric Molina got in. I forgot who was supposed to fight Breazeale.
Hey, Shilla, the killer, how am I meat riding? Who am I meat riding on? Because I'm digging Wilder. I mean, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, we all know Wilder what he brings, and how many people out there really think Breazeale is going to beat Wilder. So I mean, that's all I'm saying. Like, it's not me riding; it's just factual evidence.
My man over there just an AJ protector, and he tight right now, man. Like, we'll see. We'll see when it's all said and done. Let the dust settle. Where's Kell Brook at again? Where's Amir Khan? What's the last thing Amir Khan and Kell Brook done? That's what I thought.
Before we move on from Wilder, let's touch on this trip. Like, when are you supposed to be flying out? Like, what are you like when you get down there? Are you supposed to be in UK only, or like Ireland only?
God willing, everything goes right. I leave Wednesday night, and I get to UK in the morning. UK morning. Then I gotta stay there for like a day in London or whatever it is, Manchester, one of them two motherfuckers. And then I'm gonna fly to Belfast. I'm gonna meet up with him in the airport because his flight, I couldn't afford his flight. There was no way I was getting on that shit.
Imaginable. Heavyweight champion in the world. How he flies probably a whole nother kind of flying. And say you're going to Manchester and Belfast. Okay, good. All my UK fans that support TBV, when you're out there, please show Ness some love and point him in the direction of the best herbal vitamins. How about that? Let's just keep it PG-13.
Yeah, somebody hit me up like on a comment or on a comment from today's video. And they're like, just leave the smoking at home. I'm like, man, get out of here.
Yeah, you tripping, bro. I thought in the UK they decriminalized marijuana, but that's not here there. But anyway, how was your trip Wednesday, man?
He said, why we ain't mentioned the Breazeale retire? I haven't mentioned it. Ramen? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Ramen? Why is it an M or is it M silent? Help me out here.
Ramon? I don't know.
I don't know either. But Big R, we gonna go with Big R.
He didn't really say shit. I mean, it wasn't like a fucking savage ass a reply. He was just like, "Oh, you want to bring?" Yeah. He's like, "Oh, you want to bring up my my son, and you want to say you want to do this in front of my kid?" Like, bruh, if a motherfucker say that about your kid, he wanted to say, you know what I'm saying? You got to come a little bit harder than that, bro. Like, that wasn't even worth mentioning, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even worth doing a video on. You wasted your 60 seconds on IG. Do something better with your time.
What he oh man.
Bro.
So he did it on IG.
Yeah, it was just as weak as that 9-minute interview that we listened to, me, you, and Ron, and we stopped it halfway through. It wasn't like he just said something outlandish. He just like a man that talks about another man's kid like that and says he's gonna tell a child that it's not a champion, that just the same old shit. He's not a real champion.
He always talking that he's not a real champion shit. Like Breazeale won't walk around with a little bow tie and shit, giving out little candies and shit to the people. I hear him. He a politician, bro. Shout out to Kaz in the super chat. He says, "Bring me back some crumpets." Laugh out loud, yo. I'm gonna try.
You want no chocolate brownie? What's up?
Chocolate brownies. Yo, that's funny. Where is chocolate brownie? That's what I want to know.
Well, speaking about all this UK talk, how was your trip to Chicago Wednesday?
Bro,
let me know.
Chicago. Yo, I went through the hood. You know what I'm saying? I had to get my belly. So I went through the hood. Bro, it's one strip. I don't know the name of it, but I bet you somebody from the shop could tell us, because if you just keep going straight, you running right into the airport no matter what.
Which one?
I don't remember the name of it. I just
it's either damn. Fuck it. O'Hara and the other one's like some kind of way, something like that. I don't fucking know.
Bro, it was cops on every corner.
Oh, absolutely.
On every corner. I'm not even exact. And it wasn't dummies, because around here we get dummy cops. Like, they just a cop car and you got to ride past it to notice it ain't no cop in it. No, it was cops in every corner. And
Absolutely,
they
bro.
all had the Ford Escorts too. The new not Escorts, Explorers, right? Them Explorers. What are
Talking
those?
about like
The sport ones.
Explore. Yeah, them cops out there, they do not play at all, bro. That's why you see all the little shit that's been going on with Chicago the past couple of years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad that they had the press conference nowhere near the hood, because you made that so clear that wherever you were at the press conference was nowhere near where you got your vitamins from.
Hell no, bro. The hood was like 31 minutes away. 31 minutes away, bro. That shit was 31. Yo, my man gave me the GPS. That shit said 31. I said, bruh, the fuck, man? Meet me halfway, man. But he was like, yo, I ain't got no. I'm like, all right, man. I went over. And I swear to God, yo, it's the hood. It was the hood. It was the hood. As soon as I pulled in the gas station, it was like, whoop, another cop car pulled right in. I'm like, damn, you can't shake cops out there. I'm telling you. They everywhere. And that strip, man, that strip was heartbreaking. I swear to God, it was heartbreaking because the beginning of that strip is straight up. Like, I see why they say Chirac. Like, the beginning of that strip, anybody that's from Jersey, you can associate it with like Irvington or Camden. That's what that shit looked like. It's fucked up. The corner stores look so bad. The outside of the corner stores look so bad. I'm not buying shit, bro. I'm not buying shit. I seen a meat market with a sign on the top of it, sell my under new management. I said, motherfucker, no, you won't get me to buy no meat out that motherfucking store. For all I know, Mike, I could have went in the store and that shit would have been flawless. But the outside looked like it belonged, like it was already burnt. That shit crazy out there. But then you just keep driving this strip, my man, and it changes. That's fucked up too, bro. That is crazy. Okay, it goes from, which is sad. It goes from the Afro-American side. It's all fucked up. I'm talking about you seeing people outside. They fiends. You know, ain't no they fiends. They bums. It's fucked up. You get to the Latin side. It's stores on both sides. I'm telling you, I'm not making this shit up. I said to myself, I can't wait to go back and tell these motherfuckers this shit because it's crazy. I never seen no shit like that.
Oh, we saw that shit.
On both sides, it was stores. I'm talking about, you'll see every block, it was a taqueria. Every block, it was a taqueria. I swear to God, like after you got past that African-American side, it was like a taqueria every spot. They had trucks selling jabón, like, you know, straight up, and that's how they do it. They're selling it in Spanish. So, but jaws, like commercial plastic.
What is jabón?
I'm about to explain to you. Commercial big old plastics of soap. So somebody Latin out there making their own soap, selling it out the back of their pickup truck. I'm telling you, it was like a swap meet. Matter of fact, I told Dooms, I said, bro, I felt like I was in Mexico. Because that once the strip changed, it was just like people selling shit on both sides of the street, whether it was in their stores or straight up on the street. It was a totally different thing. I'm telling you, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. It was real crazy. And I was driving for a long time.
Wow.
I was mad. I made a mistake too. It's like God wanted me to see it, right? Because I was on the highway and I fucked up. I already had everything. I was just going back to the airport early so I could, mope without having to fucking worry. Because I'm telling you, it was difficult out there. Like, I found one street and it had these beautiful trees. Like every, I don't know, let's say 4 feet, they planted a tree, but they were bushy. You know what I'm saying? Like broccoli. So I just walked up and down that street because it had so many trees that no neighbor was going to be like, yo, who the fuck is this dude just standing there smoking? And even on that street, 2 cop cars and them same big ass, trucks that got little sports shits up and down. I'm like, man, this is crazy out here. But over where Eddie and them was at, it was nice. I mean, I was out there chilling and shit.
How was that arena?
The arena was nice, man. It was they said it holds 10,000, but that they're gonna open it up to 15 for the fight, which is crazy. I don't know where they're gonna find another 5,000 at, but I guess on the floor because it's like a basketball arena.
Mm-hmm.
And Yeah, no, I mean, again, DAZN is spending the money, bro. I mean, you know, they had good catering. They had one of the like press boxes inside the arena where they held the press conference, and they used that loop thing. He said Ness unintentionally making people not go to the Chicago for the DAZN fight. No, I'm not overhand, because I'm telling you right now how around the arena it's totally not like that. They got the bikes out there by the arena, you know, the ones you could rent. It's totally different by the arena. Totally. They even had parking, you know what I'm saying? It was totally different. But in the arena it was also nice, you know what I'm saying? The people nice too. And again, Matchroom spending the money. They had all the monitors, had DAZN imaging, you know, promos, you know, and it looks like obviously whoever was doing the Matchroom stuff is doing their photography and all their, you know, thumbnails and fucking fight posters, everything. I don't know. What could I say? From Fora showed up. Andre from Fora. He moved up to cruiserweight. He had a fight at cruiserweight already. You know, he's talking to Eddie. He was trying to get on this card because he's Polish. You know, Adamic somehow is back. I think he's like 41 or 43. If you check out, I know the side, but it's like he says, look, I did it to Areola, but I'm like, yo, Areola was never in the shape of Big Baby, like not physically and just stamina wise. Like Big Baby, you know, he throws massive punches, but so does Adamic. You know, he but he's just old, bro. I mean, I asked him in our interview, like, bro, like they're using you for your nationality, you know? He's like, nah.
All right, man.
We'll see.
What was your reaction when Eddie said that he was going, if he could, he would give Spence and Mikey Garcia, was it $8 million each or $6 million each?
Yeah, he said 6 to 8, but he was firm on the 8 towards the end. Yeah, $8 million each. I mean, my reaction is let's see who takes it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who takes it. Mikey is more prone. And if Eddie stopped playing, maybe he could get Danny. It's, you know, but I'm sure that offer's gonna have to go up. If he let Danny win this fight, it's over. Because Danny ain't gonna take 10 after the win.
You don't think so?
Why would you? If you was already giving me 10 before the win, I'm more marketable after. Again, people after they're after Mikey, but what the fuck has he done, bro?
Yeah, you made a good point. Like his viewership is like 600,000, something like that, and I don't know why.
But fuck the viewership, bro. Like Lipinets, if Crawford, right? If Crawford and Danny are arguing about the relevancy of Victor Postal, who at least knocked out Lucas Matisse and beat Selçuk Aydin by knockout, and only losses are to Terrence Crawford and Regis Prograis, yet neither man really is giving credit to Postal. Well, actually, Crawford is trying to get Postal. He said you were afraid. Danny saying
Josh Taylor, not Regis. He ducked Regis. Josh Taylor beat Postal.
No. Oh, it was Taylor to beat Postal. Yeah.
He was supposed to fight Regis, but he ducked him and went to go fight Taylor down in Scotland.
For more money, I bet. Not ducking, more money.
But what you were saying something about for more money. Shit. Happen when you smoke weed.
Whatever. So Eddie in the offers, we talking to eight. He offered him 8. He offered like Danny 10. You know, Wilder obviously. You know, the same 8. 8 for Derek and 5. No, 8 for Dillian and 5 for Derek. I mean,
that's a lot of money to be throwing around, man. Like these guys, somebody gonna bite.
I don't know, man. Listen, he's gonna have to live up to some of this, all right? Because what's going on right now is he has a card, it's done, and it's kind of the same thing that he's saying Fury is doing, building up the fight, right? So yeah, you know, Vargas just got to beat Thomas DeLorme, and we're we're gonna get Jesse Vargas versus Mikey Garcia, or we're gonna get, you know, Jesse Vargas versus Broner. And it's like, yo, why you keep mentioning? He even said Pacquiao to me. So it's like, why you keep mentioning these names? Like you can get these names for Jesse.
I mean, a report did come out on Boxing saying that him and Pacquiao are back into like talks and stuff. So
I mean, I spoke to Eddie. I mean, they got that probably from my interview. He tells you that he's talking, that he's already talked to Pacquiao. But wait till my whole interview drops. If you haven't heard it already, then I haven't even put it out. But he's gonna say that he's already talked to Pacquiao. But the problem is Pacquiao doesn't want to fight in the U.S. So
how long did you get with him?
Man,
you put out.
Nobody got more time than me.
It's like, yeah, I put like 40, almost 40 minutes out already.
Nobody got more time than me, though. I got like 100 minutes. I even got more time, like him with the shirt button open and he fucking getting coffee. Then Big Baby's like, yo, turn on the camera. I'm gonna get Eddie to put this cookie in my mouth, but he ended up eating that fucking cookie and shit. So yeah, man. I go through my times, man. Sometimes it should get depressing when you out there and you trying to grind, you trying to hustle, and then you know you get shunned down by like a promoter or a publicist or the fighter himself. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't give you the ample time that you want. Like you out here putting in work, flying miles, driving miles, and then you get 2-3 minutes. That's not like, that ain't the life I'm trying to live. So you know, I stopped going as hard, but you know, I told myself, let me go hard again, man. I gotta shake shit up. Niggas out here acting like they run shit.
So being there for the first,
I wanted to smack your favorite YouTube channel too, but he ain't even look at me.
Smack my favorite YouTube channel.
He ain't gonna say no names. He know yeah.
Hey, I don't know.
Be looking at me, bro. I be terrorizing them. I'm telling you, they seeing skinny nets too. They know I'm moving fast like lightning. I'm telling you.
Oh man. So are you optimistic about the card and the event now, since you've been there for like seeing it firsthand and like seeing?
Am I optimistic? I mean, not really. It's still the fights that they are. Like I'm, you know, this is the sad part, bro. Like if I don't get fucking mad, I feel like the world don't get mad. Like I haven't seen nobody send me no links about Big Baby Miller versus Adamic. How could they? This is, you know, like only I would have went hard on the fact that this dude do not belong in the ring. But like if I was hard, nobody ain't going hard. So like, okay. Because I was thinking now, like this Thomas Delorme, like, really? Like, yo, I'm happy for Delorme. He's Dominican, like, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? But you know,
the Callum Johnson and Better Bill should be a good fight.
Damn, I forgot to get Callum, bro.
You ain't get Callum?
Nah, he changed his clothes like 3 times, bro. And but I just ain't get him. At first, he was there in like fighting clothes, and I'm like, who is this guy in Nike fucking boxing shoes and like I'm just like, but then I was like, this got to be a UK dude. But when I was waiting on him, he was already being interviewed. So I'm like, man, I ain't got time. I moved on to the next because I don't really know him like that anyway.
He got a real good story. He got his dad, I think, died like last year, and a couple months later he went up and fought Frank Bugliani and knocked him out in the first round. So he got a good story, man.
OTKP, man, that Better Be interview was like pulling teeth, bro. I tried my best, man. I was happy that he speaks English, but like these Eastern European are too nice. That's why Loma has made it as far and Gennady, because they got a little bit of personality, you know what I mean? Loma talks that shit, but like, bruh, these, I mean, he was like, whoa. I'm happy the trainer was there, you know what I'm saying? Damn, Callum Johnson is a bum. Let's move on. Ouch.
Damn, that's kind of harsh. Are your book coming back?
I wonder if that's the real 78. Is that you? Because they be making so many fake accounts these days. People, yo, you know you ain't got no time when you impersonate regular people. Like, what the fuck? out here impersonating Ness. Ness regular as hell. Look, this is a fake 78 channel. I'm telling you, yo, dudes is bored. Like, how bored? Think about it. How bored do you got to be? You ain't impersonating The Rock or the motherfucking Leonardo DiCaprio. You out here impersonating Ness and Mike. You was a corny ass.
Yeah, he got a space between the fucking sports and the TV. So yeah, that ain't him.
Yeah, that's sad, bro. So what else we talking? We talking Gervonta. What you know about? Oh, I'm about to. You about to drive the car? I'm getting in the passenger. I don't know nothing about.
Oh yeah, man. TJ Dillashaw is a UFC 135-pound champion. He had just knocked out Cody Garbrandt, the #1 contender for his belt. But it was a rematch and knocked him out in the first round. Pretty impressive. Like the fight went pretty much like the first fight. The guy Cody caught him first, but TJ kind of shook it off and knocked Cody's ass out. But what's all very interesting is after that fight, Gervonta Tank Davis came out and said, I want to fight the guy that beat Cody. And TJ Dillashaw, you know what I'm saying? He kind of checked his card a little bit, you know what I'm saying? He kind of called him out on his bluff. Let me find the tweet real quick. But how do you feel about Gervonta trying to follow in like Floyd's kind of footsteps?
I mean, that's the first thing that came to my mind, man. So I can't even say that it's unfair to phrase it that way. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it's probably the right thing. He's taking it. Listen, I'll always say it on this show. Floyd gave us the blueprint. You know, these fighters is just dumb not using it. That's it. It's bottom line, man. He gave you the blueprint, bro. It's there. Follow it. Follow it. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Why should I be excited? Would this be a good fight?
If it was in a boxing ring, maybe. The only reason because Ron has pointed this out to me. TJ Dillashaw trains with Lomachenko, and also he trains with another boxer that I cannot think of. So Ron, if you're listening, please text me that other boxer's name. But I
seen that he sparred Lomachenko before. But look, dog, everybody trains with Gennady, right? Should we name the amount of people that used to train there and that train there and that ain't good? Like, shit.
Kind of bit of a fight up, man. Damn.
I'm just saying, I'm tired of people talking about, yo, he trains with so-and-so. Bruh, I've been doing this shit long enough to see that just because you trains with so-and-so don't make you so-and-so.
All right.
Like Earl and Jamel, that's one of the few times, right? Like it's other people, obviously, but like think about it. Like who's the other big name out of the Garcia gym? And I'm talking about, fuck it, I'm talking about Danny and Mikey.
I mean, Robert got a nice little track record though. He
All right, so who's the other big name? Fuck that Robert got a lot of nights. Tell me another big name.
Madonna.
Man, he retired 5 years ago.
I'm just saying, you said another big name. That's off the top of my head.
All right. It ain't nothing right now. Everything is like, you know, the Amis. He started new guys. He started he got prospects.
All right, so
but shout out to Robert Garcia. He said I could come through. I was talking to him today because I sent him my interview. You know what I'm saying? Because I want him to eat. So I sent him that $8 million interview so he can know they offering 8.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he said thank you. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I want to come through because I always send one of my guys out there, but I'm about to start doing these day trips. That Chicago trip was a one-dayer. I mean, listen, it killed me. My eyes closing right now.
Hey, man, let me get to this real quick, man. Jamonte said, I want to fight the dude that fought Cody yesterday. TJ snaps back. Bring it. I heard they were handing out belts after Loma left your division.
Yeah, I actually seen that one.
Is this really you tweeting, or is that your host John that tweet for you and Loma? That was Gervonta. You wish it was someone else tweeting for me because you know you just put your foot in your mouth. TJ, he a little snappy little white boy. I ain't like him at first because what he did in the first fight, like he knocked the dude out.
My God, these clowns in the chat, yo, I swear. Overhand said, Danny let you in the Mikey Garcia camp after all you said. Course, man. You don't supposed to take nothing personal. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You guys are crazy.
And the last tweet from TJ, if he dares step in the octagon, I would love to show him how my shin tastes. Think he's overrated boxer as well with that padded record, and I'll be him in the ring. Gervonta, I ain't scared.
So based off this guy's logic, if I don't think Mikey and Earl is worth pay-per-view, I don't deserve to go in the camp.
Why would he say that?
I mean, that's the logic. He's saying, Dan, they let you in the camp after all you said, and all I said is that this fight doesn't belong on pay-per-view. So, like, I mean, this is the logic of these people, man.
This doesn't even belong to, like, deserve to be a fight, man. Like, come on. Well, I know, like, the talk makes it like seem like it's more and more like relevant and like possible, man. Mikey is started at 126. Earl spent strength down to get to 147. This guy is massively big. I don't want to see Mikey get hurt, man.
Hey, man, in the words of Eddie Hearn, not on this subject, but Eddie be saying, like, you know, people just using it to raise profiles, you know? Somebody said I said his resume was suspect. You saying his resume not suspect? You saying I mean, these fucking guys, bro. Lipinets, you see what the fuck happened to Lipinets versus Bonet? Come on, bro. Like vacant title ass winners, and y'all, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You niggas better, you better clean your ears before you come listen to this show, so you can actually learn. How many years of listening to this show and you can't fucking learn yet? Fuck. Yo, I was talking to Danny today. I think it's on camera, man. I mean, it's like everybody got a career path, man. No promoter just gonna cut you loose and let you fucking run wild on a division. You feel me? Even Eddie, I'm putting out a video today with Eddie and Big Baby talking shit in front of the camera, right? He called the pot calling the kettle black. He like, yeah, Tyson Fury just talking a lot of shit, trying to talk his way into a fight. And Eddie just starts laughing and pats him on the back. And then I start laughing like, yo, Eddie, you sharp. And then fucking Big Baby looks at him and, you know, he wants to throw some punches at him. Because it's like, yo, everybody talks shit. Everybody discredits. Everybody does the same shit. It's just a bunch of haters out here.
Did you ask Big Baby about that trash he was talking about, taking somebody on the date?
Taking somebody on the date?
Yeah, AJ.
Oh, nah, you know what? I forgot, man. I forgot about, damn.
That right there.
I forgot.
Damn sure he had to address that.
In New York. You know what we learned about Big Baby though? That shit, yo, that's crazy, and I love it even more. He's fucking Dominican, B.
Yeah, he believes in.
He's half Haitian, half Dominican, but he was raised in Belize. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't know that shit. But I could see the Haitian in his big ass now, especially the Dominican too. I was telling, we was joking and shit. Like, damn, I see the David Ortiz in your big ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's dope, though. We finally got, that's it. I'm claiming him. You know I'm claiming him now. That's it. He's our Dominican. Fuck that. I'm going to tell him he got to get the flag on his shorts and everything.
All right, man, you got to pick now. Who you going to ride with?
I'm just saying he going to be my Dominican. You know what I'm saying?
Until he's not.
My American. Wilder's my American. He's my Dominican. Yeah, he have Dominican. That's enough. Damn, you see what I'm saying? You out here on some liking shit. He can't be a hybrid. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's a little reference to what's that movie? I forgot. I used to love that movie. Like,
and real quick, man, thank you for reminding me, Cass. Macaulay Culkin got on the Joe Rogan podcast and said AJ was ducking Wilder. He said AJ don't want to fight Wilder, and for some reason, Macaulay Culkin is a big boxing fan. Like, he was very knowledgeable about, like, he wasn't like the everyday, but he wasn't
fucking knowledgeable. Not
he had enough. Listen, he had enough. Joe Rogan wasn't knowledgeable now.
Yo, the world is gonna receive like a different tone on this subject, only because of like a listener, right? Like Legendary Boxer sent this shit to me like 100 times. Like, yo, you better fucking get on your show and show that AJ's being ducked, that the general public sees it, that Hollywood stars can see it. Look at Macaulay Culkin. He's a fucking Hollywood star. He's saying AJ duck. I'm like, bruh, Macaulay Culkin is a Hollywood star. Man, get the fuck off my DM, bruh. Like, these motherfuckers getting carried away. We friends, and I'm letting you DM me, and you want to fucking debate. So I'm like, yo, call into the show and tell the world about Macaulay Culkin. Why the fuck I gotta tell everybody about Home Alone on Joe Rogan podcast? That's what the phone line. He's like, nah, you see, you being biased. You're a fucking AJ protector. Ever since you went to that press conference, oh, yo, you on some Dazn shit. You be showing your water bottle. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, these dudes is crazy out here, man. I'm telling you.
Legendary boxer, please call in. Oh my.
He ain't call. I blocked him on Instagram. I ain't got.
Why you block him, bro?
I got time to be arguing with a chicken head ass nigga. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Only thing you gotta do.
I don't even argue with women, bro. This dude.
Only thing you gotta do is mute the messages. That's it.
Ain't nobody, man. Ain't got. Listen, mute means I care.
I mean, he's a hardcore fan, man. Come on.
No, that's what the phone lines is for. And remember, I tried. How many times did I try with him? Didn't I put him in the chat? He terrible. He's just a troll. That's his name. But I love him though.
Yeah, he's a good
love
man.
him from a distance, motherfucker.
Oh man, but yeah, Macaulay Culkin. He thought that AJ was Dr. Wilder.
On Johnny PTV or whatever the fuck. How the fuck I'm gonna just ignore my DM? Silly ass.
That's crazy.
I ain't block him from the chat, Cut West. I blocked him from my DM on IG. That's probably why he ain't here. He probably in his feelings that, oh, Ness blocked me. He don't want to talk to me.
And we do have some quick hits before we get to these callers. Sergio Martinez eyes a comeback with Chavez Jr.
What?
Yeah, Sergio was like 43 now.
Sergio wilding, man. Ain't nobody. I'm not falling for it because I fell for it with the Cotto fight. He was supposed to be Cotto because I never believed in Cotto. I swear. I never believed in Cotto. Like, not never. But like old Cotto, I never fucked with. Like, and Martinez should have won that fight, but he gonna come in the ring with them beat up knees and shit.
How long has Martinez been retired now?
I don't know, but he probably got mad he didn't get in the Hall of Fame. Make sure it wasn't 5 years past, and he like, damn, I ain't get in the Hall of Fame. I need to go back and do something.
Jamie Munguia will reportedly defend his title against Brandon Cook.
I know, the same fucking Kelbrook opponent. I mean, bruh, Golden Boy going in the bag. They're doing a lot of UK. They got to share. They got to do business, man. But I don't know, man.
Man, make sure this motherfucker's on me real right now. WBA, quit giving out fucking belts to every fucking body you fucking see on the damn street.
Bruh, did you see my interview with Danny? Even he confused. He don't even understand about all them belts, or I ain't put that one out yet.
Not yet. I don't believe this. But they have announced that a fight this weekend between BJ Flores and Trevor Bryan will be for the WBA interim heavyweight title. Why the fuck do we need a interim when AJ is defending his belt?
Dog, you want to
September 22nd?
Is AJ is the super champion, right?
Right.
And then who's fighting for this interim?
Oh, fucking BJ Flores and Trevor Bryan.
At heavyweight or cruiserweight?
At heavyweight, bro. It says interim heavyweight title.
All right.
The same BJ Flores that got knocked out by Tony Bellew.
Okay. At heavyweight, right? And guess who's the regular WBA champion?
Manuel Char.
Exactly. And there's also probably a WBA Intercontinental.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Mendoza's fucking, he ain't shit. He just be sitting in offshore islands chilling on the beach with everybody sanctioning money.
According to reports,
Mendoza I ain't never see him anywhere to interview his ass.
Man, you'll never see that motherfucker. I don't think he goes anywhere.
He gonna hate me if I ever interview his ass. I seen one interview of him like outside in the fucking backyard and shit. Like,
no, I don't know where this fight is going to take place, but reports have said that the Pulev and Huey Fury fight for October 27th.
Yeah, I mean, look, Huey's willing to travel, man, and he's got to. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Whenever Huey ain't doing something like this, he ain't being talked about. He fought Fred Cassie, but at least, he's keeping a good track here. I mean, if he goes from Joseph Parker to Pulev, that's good work right there, man.
He had a little brief session with Sam Sexton where he won the British title. Now he's going up for a eliminated bout, which is good. Also, Virgil Hunter says he will help out Sergey Kovalev fix the mistakes if he wants to fight in a rematch versus our leader Alvarez. So Virgil
needs some fighters, huh?
Yeah.
Amir not there. Berto just won. Ward ain't fighting. Joey Spencer trained by his father, right? So like, who is Virgil fucking dealing with?
And everybody, we do have a fight this weekend. Jojo Diaz will fight Jesus Rojas on Facebook, so it will be free for everybody to see. So, only thing they need is a Facebook account.
So, what else we got?
I'm thinking that's about it, man. I think we covered everything.
All right, well, let's do it because I'm about to die.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Yo, I'm just reminding everybody to go up in their wallets. Hit me up on the PayPal. You can find that information everywhere on our website or super chat. You know I'm coming to the UK and Belfast. Is it the same thing or is it two different ones, right? Because I was checking the airline. It said Belfast. It still says United Kingdom.
Yeah, the UK means like all the countries are like united, like England, Wales, Ireland.
All right, well, I'm coming out there, UK. So hook it the fuck up, all right? Because I don't even want to go over there because it costs more. Like I never, you know, that's why I never traveled to Europe because it's like my dollar's not even worth it. It's like as soon as I get there, I'm losing money without doing nothing.
What you should do is put your money in cryptocurrency and take it out when you get over there in England. It'll change, but never mind.
All right. Well, the cryptocurrency king. Let me get to some callers here.
It doesn't change. It doesn't lose its value. That's what it is.
Let me get to Troy in Baltimore. Talk to me.
What's going on, Troy?
Hey, what's up? Let me get you off speaker.
Troy, I don't hear you saying you're gonna help me get to Belfast. I don't hear you saying you want to make sure that I get on camera for your eyes, for your proof that Wilder and Fury get that fight done.
I mean, can we get $1.99 or something?
Yeah, you said we talking about a fight that ain't gonna happen. Meanwhile, Wilder's really going to Belfast, and he invited me. I don't know, for a fight that ain't happening. What the fuck, Troy?
Okay, you still talking about it in not present tense, but in a sense that it hasn't happened yet. There's nobody signed yet, but I didn't even call to speak on that fight this time because I don't really care. But this whole thing about Wilder saying he's gonna, he wants to cripple that man's, he wants to cripple Breazeale. That's just fighter talk. But you know, when you mention another man's son, you should, or sons, children, period, you should never do that at all.
Absolutely.
That's completely disrespectful. And if you go back a while back, it was somebody talking about Wilder's daughter, and that fool decided to come to the gym, and then Wilder handled that. Now, if I was brother and Wilder said that to me, I would basically I wouldn't come on Facebook or anything like that because that's not how I deal with things. I would go to his face, and we would have a face-to-face conversation in his gym. If I couldn't find him at his gym, I'll go to his house, and I would literally have a face-to-face with him there. And you know, any way he wants to handle it, we would just handle it as men. Because see, as a father, you don't threaten, because that sounds threatening to me. So you don't threaten another man's kids. You don't even bring them out your mouth. I don't care if he was hyping it up or whatever, but Wilder's not helping to sell himself by making statements like that.
I mean, everybody don't love Floyd, and they never did love Floyd, right? They still paid to see him lose.
That's two different. That's apples and oranges, brother. That's two different things. You know, he never threatened. He never.
No, you're right.
I mean, that's two different things.
You're right, but what I'm saying is, you still gonna watch him. You still gonna watch him, even though you dislike him.
Let me say this: let me say this: as a man, I have absolutely no respect for him. If he was on your show right now, I would tell him that. You can even give him my phone number, and I'll sit. I'll
that
be
would
bold
make your
enough
day.
to go.
That would make your day.
No. I'm talking about man to man now. I don't give a damn about. I don't give a damn about anything else. Cause see, man to man, I think someone needs to pull him up and say, "You need to
tell AJ to do it. Tell AJ to do it. Tell him stop ducking. Tell him stop ducking, dodging, and hiding. Tell AJ, teach that man some respect. Somebody shut his mouth, right? Right, Mike? Somebody shut him up. What's going on?
Hey, people are saying in the chat that Tyson said a lot worse, but y'all gotta understand, in the age of Tyson, man, we ain't have fucking social media, so the shit.
Oh man,
Tyson,
I mean, that is the like corniest excuse. Like
it's not really corny, man, because people got an opinion, bro.
I mean, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Let's go out to Donald in California. Donald, what's up? Donald, don't get too fat. Border Wars is almost back. We're looking at November 7th, all right? So we'll save the date.
What's your weight class, Donald?
Yeah.
160, 154.
I can.
He trying to get to 47.
Yeah. No, I can get to 47 because I don't never.
Donald, you see what happened to Canelo when he started saying he could get the certain way. You don't say shit like that until you find out what's the fight and what's the price.
I know, but listen.
How tall are you, Donald?
I don't.
Oh shit, they scouting you, Donald. Be
5'11".
careful, man. They scouting.
147, man. Pushing it.
I don't listen, but I'm never no bigger than 160. I think the biggest I get is like maybe 170. But even right now, I'm probably like about 166. So yeah, you got to think, where does Errol Spence walk around at? And he's considered a big welterweight, but a comfortable weight for me is 154. But I can get to 147. You know, it wouldn't kill me. The Crawford and Danny Garcia, they need to stop going back and forth. Why don't they just fight? I think that if Danny beats Porter, I don't think that Danny will fight Spence. I think that Danny will price himself out. I think Danny will be like, "You want me to fight Spence? You better give me $10 million." And the thing is that really tripped me out about Danny.
Well, wait a minute. He already said he wants $10 million, and I mean, Eddie Hearn wants to pay Mikey 6 to 8. So why wouldn't Danny want 10?
Well, I'm just saying Danny will want that kind of money because he doesn't really want to fight Spence. And in my opinion,
but that's the same thing. Listen, I think when are we gonna stop saying Danny doesn't want to fight somebody? I'm just curious.
Hold on, but listen to what I was gonna say though. But because my aspect on that is because when he had the conference with Porter, when they kind of went back and forth when they were sitting in the chairs when they was going to take the mics from him, what was the things that Danny was saying? Oh, I got more money than you. Put your purse up. I got a house in Miami. And it's like, Danny.
Yeah, but put your purse up means you ain't afraid to lose it.
No,
that means you're not going to lose.
It's about the money thing. I'm trying to think. Was that you that said that when you said somebody said, I don't remember if it was you or something else I was listening to, when they were saying that, you know, Thurman and Garcia is like, they don't really have the hunger. And when you start to lose the hunger, somebody like Danny, who looks and appears to me like he's losing his hunger, he definitely does not want to fight someone hungry like Spence. That's how fighters lose. You lose your hunger, and then you're fighting against someone who's a hard opponent and they hungry, you definitely will lose. You got to have the skills and the hunger there. If the hunger ain't there, it's like, in my opinion, I like Thurman. I think he's a good fighter. But if the hunger isn't there, I don't even think he should come back, because if he comes back and the hunger isn't there, he'll probably get beat and it probably will look very bad, you know. But that's just my opinion on that. But I hope that them interviews, dude. I was looking at your interview. You got some good fucking interviews. I was like, damn, Ness was getting everybody. And then when I seen the Arthur Beterbiev one, I was like, this motherfucker speak English. I was like, I didn't know he speak English, even though he was not talkative at all. But I was like, damn, Ness is up there. He was talking to everybody. And I like the fact that you had the interviews with Hearn, because even though as much as they try to make it seem like Hearn was saying this to get, you know, he didn't like the show. He doesn't like the fact that you're supposedly a fanboy of Wilder, and he knows that you're cool with Wilder. I like the fact that you were still able to sit up there and get an interview with him and talk to him. I like the fact that you ask people the questions that some other people won't ask. Ness says the shit to where if I was interviewing, I'd be like, damn, Ness asked that? Fuck, I'd ask that too. And it's like Ness is asking the right shit. He's interviewing people, and he's not afraid to sit up there and conversate and give an opinion on the shit. You know, some people, they won't ask certain things because they're too scared that they might strike a nerve, or they're too scared that they might cut the interview short, you know. But Ness is
because they pussies. That's why. You know what Danny asked me? Danny asked me to do a podcast with his dad today. I almost died. Donald, thanks for calling in. I almost died, yo. Like, yo, these dudes is puss, man. They out here puss. They out here they just want to get this credential, eat this free food. And Ness ain't doing that. I ain't got time for that shit, man. Eating nobody's fucking free food. Fuck your hamburgers, bro. I'm on a diet. Anyway, 206. I know these numbers by heart now. I don't even need the fuck.
We got a super chat real quick from Modest Way. Good work lately, Ness. Get some more exclusives from Eddie and Wilder on your trip. Got a lot of love coming in for you, brother.
For sure, man. I went back to Danny's today. I haven't even put nothing out because I'm still trying to finish up all the Chicago shit, get that shit off the hard drive and shit.
Did he address it?
Hell yeah, he addressed it. What you mean? And I got those Patreon answers, all the questions from Danny answered for you guys, because I did forget on the first trip. My bad. He said Ness was lobbing softball. A legendary boxer.
Call in.
I'm not even finished putting out all my interviews, but yeah, I'm about to stop even paying attention to you if you don't call in, because you puss. We going to Dominic in Seattle. What up?
Yeah, what's up, man? Hey, I was watching all the videos, man. Much respect. I think you should be, have advertising, get more money into the pot for you to do more stuff. It's just weird how you're not, you guys don't have that much advertisement. Other people do. I think you guys should get supported. But I have a question for Ness. When you was doing the interview with Hearn, and he said that Anthony Joshua doesn't sign contracts, and he signs them. He's his promoter, so he signs everything. What does that mean? I never heard anybody say that.
You seen, I tried to get as detailed as possible. I tried to get as detailed as possible, and what he said is he's the promoter. He owns the promotional company. But I wanted more detail and be more specific, so I made sure that he said that Joshua's never signed any of the contracts. That if he's ever signed anything,
exactly, like,
yeah, but I mean, that's, I guess,
signing Floyd's contract. I'm confused.
Well, remember, Floyd didn't have a promoter. Joshua does, so it's probably a little different.
That's weird to me. I never heard that, unless maybe I never heard the business side. But he's pretty good with, like, comeback questions. I feel like, he's hella good with it. I never seen anybody so good with it. It's like he was raised in the fucking golden spoon era of trying to get,
what the hell does that mean?
I don't know. But I have much respect. And to the first caller,
yes,
I don't think Dominic Breazeale should get any hype towards that thing that he's trying to bring up with the kids, his, talking about his son. He's just trying to get a fight. Nobody wants to fight him. He needs to fight Dylan White.
Yeah, that's like, so Troy's logic is like, oh, Wilder shouldn't be saying I don't respect him. He needs to fight Breazeale now. Meanwhile, Wilder's disrespecting the shit out of Joshua. Ain't nobody rushing to give Joshua that Deontay Wilder fight. Man, people crazy.
Well, I thought it was Deontay Wilder's brother who punched Breazeale. So shouldn't he beef with Deontay Wilder's brother?
Ain't no money in Deontay Wilder's brother, is it?
It's crazy. All right, that's my thing for today. And then with Mike, no one cares about Dylan White. I mean, not Dylan White, but TJ Dillashaw. It's all about Conor McGregor. He's the #1 UFC fighter right now.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yo, legendary boxer, you not a fucking ringer. Talking about let's go. Yo, wait your turn like everybody else.
I thought he was a ringer, though. Somebody paid for him.
Hell no. Who the fuck did that?
I don't know, but I was watching the show maybe a couple months ago.
Right. But then I think they take it back from him, or was that just Georgie? Fuck. Since I don't know, we're gonna go to him. You lucky Mike said that because I don't remember that shit.
I am a boomeranger. That guy Suleiman paid for me. He's right.
Yep. There you go.
Don't be making shit up, Ness. Don't be making shit up, Ness. Don't be making up shit, Ness.
Dog, Suleiman ain't even a fucking Patreon. But go ahead with your call.
Yeah, but he paid for me. But whatever, it's fine. I haven't called in months, so I can get some extra time. But
whatever.
I was gonna say, man, you were giggling and laughing at Eddie's jokes like fucking high school fucking teeny bopper. I was like, I didn't. That was not professional. You should have fucking been more firm and shit. And I was gonna tell you, this guy Eddie, he is the one who said 2-3 weeks ago, once we send Wilder the contract with AJ's signature, he's gonna think it's more serious. Do you remember that? He said it in multiple interviews that AJ is gonna sign this contract, and once Wilder sees his contract on the paper, he's gonna be more serious. He said it out of his mouth that AJ would sign it, and now he's saying, "Oh, I didn't mean it." These are the kind of lies he tells when he gets caught, and you guys never push him on it because you probably forgot about it because you have so much on your mind. But I didn't really forget about it. So these are the kind of lies this guy tells. And then,
but what you mean? Wait. But it didn't get past me. I said, well, wait a minute, Eddie. Why would you sign and not AJ? Like I pressed him on it, and he went into the whole promoter thing.
You did, but he's the one who said AJ would sign it. You forgot to mention that. Maybe you didn't know, but he's the one who said AJ would sign it. Nobody else said that AJ should sign it. He said that AJ will put his name on paper and send it on himself on video a bunch of times. Also, I was going to say, he was saying PBC did this wrong, did that wrong. This fucking guy is putting on the worst fucking card of the year in Chicago, where not even one fucking fighter is from Chicago that's a mainstream fighter. None of those 4 or 6 fighters are from Chicago. That makes no fucking sense. And that has something to do with Barclays and MSG turned this fucking bum down. That's why he's so fucking bitter. They said, no, we don't want your fucking shitty product. Take it somewhere else. That's why he's going to Boston and Chicago. MSG and Barclays both said, hell no, we don't want this shit.
Yeah, but Chicago's still a fight market, though. Chicago's still a fight market.
It's going to sell, 5,000 tickets like Jacobs did? I mean, what? He said he's going to take over America. I don't really see Jesse Vargas and Delorme taking over America for anything. You might have to pay me to watch this fucking card. I'm not paying for what.
It's free this month.
I got some inside news. PBC has already worked out a long-term deal with Fox. That's why last week the Berto versus Alexander Hall undercard was airing live on FS2 for 3 hours. So now, from now on, the undercards are going to air live on FS2 when they're on Fox and Deportes.
Yo, fuck PBC and they whack ass FS2. Get the fuck out. That shit was trash. I live in New Jersey. I can't even get that
That's
garbage.
One card. We just got Mikey versus Easter.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. FS2 don't even exist in my neighborhood. Don't you hear me?
On the way.
It don't exist
FS2
in my neighborhood.
Right here, I have it on Dish right now. I have FS2 right now.
Yeah, on Dish. On Dish. It's not on cable.
Yeah, so what?
It's not on cable. Shit is ass.
It's a lot easier to get than DAZN, bro. It's a lot easier to get than DAZN.
Also, no, it's not. No, it's not. I can't order it. I can't order it. I called my cable company when Berto and them was fighting because I wanted to see Marcus Brown fight. I can't even order it. So it's ass. They chose the wrong deal.
Let me also say this. Another thing I found out about DAZN Canada, the Canadian customer said they paid for that shit for 1 month and they never got their fucking credit card to remove the prices. They kept charging them. So I want everybody to be careful when they pay them these Russian cameras, their credit card numbers.
Fam, you're supposed to get charged. You're supposed to get charged. It's reoccurring $10, not $10 for life.
Before 1 month. Not if you get canceled before 1 month.
Yo. Let me find out you from Richard Schaefer. You sound like Richard Schaefer today.
Also, I was going to say Mike Tyson used to say he's going to eat people's kids and stomp on their fucking nuts and shit. So let's put things in perspective, okay? Wilder's a fucking saint compared to Tyson. Let's put
back in the 90s, man. 90s is a whole different era than 2018.
I know, but my point is that people still worship Tyson, right? People are like, Tyson, what was great about boxing? Remember? Everybody's like, Tyson is what's missing these days. Don't they say that shit? So if you want Tyson back so bad, then give Wilder a pass for this shit too.
They say that shit now, bro. They say that shit now. It's all either to fucking be like forgiven, like once you retired in like 20 years out of the game. But like when he was saying that shit, I was like, this motherfucker's crazy.
Tyson shirts and like this. Don't you see all these fucking fanboys wearing Tyson shirts like he's a god?
All right, legendary.
I just told you.
You got a lot of time there, little buddy.
Shout out to legendary boxing, man. Good call.
Yo, he don't ever not hate. That's what I don't get. Like, it never stops for him. Like, he's always mad. That's cool though, man. We need a mad caller.
Mad hat.
Need a mad caller every now and then. Who do we got here from Mississippi? Who's in
Third Coast? What's up, baby?
Oh shit, it's Pluck. Pluck. What up?
Kinfolk?
What up, Kinfolk?
Man, what's up, man?
Been a long time.
Shit, I need a gun. I need a gunshot for both of y'all motherfuckers though.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Pow pow back, motherfucker. Hey man, shout out to dude, man. I don't know who that was, but that shit was funny.
Man, y'all motherfuckers, goddamn, y'all supposed to be put passing, goddamn. I'm jealous. Shit, I gotta work in the morning. I'm like, goddamn, this shit look good in the motherfucker. I can't do this shit to the weekend. Shit. Look good in the month. Hell yeah. Hey, Ness, I wanted to let you know, man. You still got the same address? I want to see some more shit, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna see some more shit. Hey, Mike, this is my first time meeting you, dog. Welcome to the club. What's up with you, player? Because I know you from down here too. You sound just like me.
Already, man. You already know, goddamn me.
Yeah, motherfucker, Memphis, Tennessee. Blue blood brown, motherfucker. Hell, that's how you do it.
I was born in Batesville, about 30 minutes outside of Memphis in Mississippi.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, there you go. You right around the corner. Shit.
Yeah, pull up on me. I'm just fucking with you, man.
Get the cash out, man. You know it.
I told him about the fucking cash app. I told him. It's easy.
Yeah, cause no, I had PayPal, but my PayPal, that shit, they be fucking up, man. So get that cash app. It's fast, man. Get that cash app, man. We can send some more shit too.
Hey man, real quick before we let you go, how you feel about that motherfucking Garcia and Crawford beef? That's all I want to know.
Garcia and Crawford, man, let them worry about that man. Shit, let him worry about old boy first. First of all, I don't even want to see Garcia fighting Spence yet, man, because that's just a mismatch waiting to happen. I don't know why they got this. Everybody hyping this shit up because dude's just too big for Garcia, man. But he's trying to make himself great again. Fuck that. No, man. We don't even want to see that. I don't want to see this shit. As far as Crawford, maybe. I said maybe. But Crawford need to worry about Lomachenko. I want to see that fight. That's what I really want to see.
Crawford too big for Lomachenko, man.
So just go. Yeah, so just make that fight and go and get it over with. Hell. And one more thing, Ness. Not Ness, but Mike. But Ness involved in it too. But Mike, remember you said that Jose to be right on some shit. When he be right, he be right. But when he be wrong, he'll never admit that shit. Cause Ness called his ass out when he made like that. Wilder didn't want to fight Ortiz in the rematch and shit. He said that shit. He called him out on it. And Ness told him, Ness said, "No, get the fuck out of here with that shit." He wanted the rematch with the shit, but Jose never said this shit. He never admitted it.
Already, my dog.
Kinfolk, thanks for calling in. You already know. Let's see.
Shout out Plug.
Shout out to Plug. It's been a minute, man. Been a minute. Good to hear him. Love hearing long-time listeners, bro. He's been listening for years. And I don't mean 4, but probably that long. Yeah, it's been a while, man.
That's great, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys out there, man, just tune in via podcasts and stuff for work.
That was me, like, for the longest, bro. Like, for almost 6-7 months, I was just listening, bro. Like, I wanted, like, calling in. I thought it was kind of corny, but at the same time, like, I still wanted to do it because I had, like, something to say, you feel me? So I don't think it's corny or anything like that because I started to, like, call in, like, regularly, but, hey, I love it.
Well, let's look. It looks like we got one of our co-hosts here. We got Ron. What's going on, brother?
Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah, man. You still on the road?
California, man. Long ass drive.
Oh, no, tell me about that motherfucking California traffic. Hey, man, real quick now. Who was the other guy that TJ Dillashaw was training with? You said Lomachenko and somebody else?
Yeah,
Yeah, TJ did a little sparring with Lomachenko. He got his ass beat in there. That's pretty much what he said. No, TJ trained with a kickboxer, Takadu Power, which is like a freak of nature kickboxer. But yeah, the whole Gervonta TJ, I mean, it's just like Mayweather, Conor. TJ will whoop Tank's ass more likely in the octagon, and TJ more likely get his ass whooped in the boxing. You know, it's just who's the bigger draw. I think TJ, that fight, they did like 1 million pay-per-view buys or close to that. So, you know, I don't know if it was because of a grudge match, but I mean, sure. I mean, use a big UFC name to build up. Gervonta's doing a good thing. I don't think he's doing anything bad with it. I mean, he's building up his name. He's becoming more of a household name, and I praise him for that. And he's just, you know, just respecting, you know, the same thing and just defending his honor. So, the Danny Garcia and Crawford, I want to see it, man. They both fought in the amateurs. They both lost, you know, a piece, you know, so they're both in the same weight class. You know, they're more of the smaller welterweight, so I don't see why not, you know. I do think Danny Garcia has a better resume than Crawford. I mean, you can't really argue that. I know that Crawford's undefeated. I mean, you know, undefeated, undisputed. You know, he's from Omaha, Nebraska. That's where I'm, you know, from. But, you know, honestly, I just think that, you know, they just need to fight, you know. And I think they're going to fight if they don't go the Spence route, you know. But, yeah, that's what else? What else? I think that's it. Oh,
no, Wilder Breazeale. How you feel about Wilder saying that he wanted to cripple Breazeale right in front of his kids?
Well, you know, I don't like it, but, you know, just like everyone said, like Mike Tyson said the same thing. And, you know, I mean, 90s, 2000s, I don't care. It's the same thing, you know. I didn't like when Mike said it. I didn't like when Wilder said it, but I'm not going to, like, act like, you know, I didn't like Mike Tyson. I like Wilder, too. But Breazeale need to do what Dillian White did. Dillian White at first was calling out Wilder, and I was just like, nah, but I think he does deserve the mandatory spot over Breazeale. I don't think Breazeale deserves the mandatory. I mean, he didn't do anything to get to the spot to fight Wilder. I think Dillian White has way more of an argument and status to fight Wilder. Breazeale need to fight somebody. He need to go fight Joseph Parker. He need to fight maybe, I don't know, Big Baby. Like, he need to fight somebody relevant again for me to go, okay, you know what, you deserve a chance, not just sitting around and complaining. I don't blame him for complaining, but him getting a fight with Wilder for personal reasons and money, I mean, you need to go fight somebody.
Totally agree with you, man. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's it. And then I got JoJo Diaz on the fight Saturday on Facebook. It was the only fight this weekend. So.
Cool.
I want to see how many live viewers they're gonna have on that Facebook shit. You know, we were expecting good numbers, so hopefully, you know.
I'm more interested to see the numbers on the Ryan Garcia fight than I am the JoJo Diaz.
I mean, Ryan Garcia, because you were expecting higher numbers, right?
Yeah, I got a expectation for that, but for this right here, I don't really know where it really gonna fall. Cause I mean, I don't know how big of a draw JoJo Diaz is, and coming off a loss to Gary Russell, getting right back into it with Jesus Rojas. I mean, could be a difficult matchup for him. What do you think about the fight?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting. I mean, if JoJo Diaz loses, he's going to be on the hiatus for a little bit. It's a fight that he can't lose at this point if he wants to stay at the top after losing to Gary Russell. But, you know, everyone, you know, supporting us, you know, Ness going to go out, you know, to Wilder camp out, or not camp, but he's going to roll out there. So anything that you guys can do to support the Boxing Voice, Patreon, like, subscribe, whatever you guys can do to help him out, you know, he's going to bring the best content for you guys, and, you know, just support us and wants to help you guys out. But yeah, hey, I'm going to be out. Take care, guys.
Peace.
Ron, have a good night. Let's see here. Damn, I should have been updating.
Now, you said that Kim Porter is going to get back to you on if you can come to the gym or not.
Yeah.
And where's that camp supposed to be at?
Vegas, man.
Oh, it's gonna be hot at that motherfucker. Boy.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he gives me time, because Vegas flights I could get them cheap if I could get good time.
Yeah, true.
Let's go to Bo in Alabama. Talk to me.
Big Money Bo, what's good?
Hey, that's what they call me at work for real. Yeah, shout out to Ness for kicking it in Chirac. You know, not too many choose to do things of that nature, but Chirac is real out there, man. I visited one time. I don't plan on going back. Straight up. Real talk.
Yo, I ran to the car. I ran to the car, man. It wasn't that bad. Like, it's bad if you go to like where it's bad, but like it wasn't that bad.
See, this the thing though. You went with millionaires and things of that nature. Like that. I was going with just regular people.
Nah.
Eddie Hearn millionaire.
Bro, but I was with Eddie Hearn for 3 hours. The rest of the time man, where you think I went and got my weed at? Eddie ain't give me no fucking weed. How you think I seen the hood, man? I went to the hood, man. Nah,
you right.
And we all know that shit. When we go to the hood, man, it's certain rules that you gotta abide by.
Yeah, you gotta follow the guidelines. You gotta just stick to the straight and narrow. You can't be out there wilding at all.
Mine, yours, and yours only. Goddamn it.
Word up, yo. I'm telling you, I stopped at a pizzeria and I wasn't. Man, listen, yo, you been in one hood, you been in them all.
Tell me about it.
I'm not. You ain't out there, trying to start shit with niggas. But you know you in the hood, so you know how to move. You better keep your eyes open. Make sure ain't nobody walking the ball, your dumb ass. But
every hood the same, man. Every hood the same.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just on a few topics anyway. Wilder shits on Breazeale. Wilder shits on Fury. Easily, these are all less than 8-round knockouts. It's a good build-up, good building the name up for the Joshua fight and whatnot. Joshua will be at the Fury and Wilder fight, just how Wilder is going to be at the Fury and whoever the hell he's going to fight. Can I please get to who the fuck is that guy? You know what I'm saying?
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's the way. Right.
Pineda, some shit like that.
Fury fight. And then I counted the other day, Wilder done fought like 7 times or 6 or 7 times since he won the belt in like 2014, I believe. And then Fury fought 1 or 2 times. Well, he fought 1 time since winning the belt. And he had a knockout against Sephora or some bullshit like that.
Retired dude that come out on the stool.
Stavern, Duhava, Spill. He got a laundry list of niggas he knocked out since he fought for the belt, man. But yeah, Gervonta, TKO, and TJ Dillashaw, all that shit, man.
Well, all right.
Y'all know what's going on.
Bo, thanks for calling in. All right, so I just did the Cash App. So now what? I just got to tell you my name?
Yep, tell them like your name or whatever.
Your what was it called? Like your money name?
Yeah, it should be like a $, then a name behind it.
That's GTO. Kept it simple.
That's it. And then like next time you do a show, just post that shit on the screen and bam, so folks will know.
Bam, you heard them. Bam.
And then also put it in your bio under your IG. That PayPal shit, man. That shit old school, bro. That Cash App easy. Go right to your bank account. You can choose next day, which probably, you know what I'm saying, or instantly would probably like charge you like a little small fee.
PayPal is, in my opinion, better because of the customer service. Like, I never lose my money on PayPal.
Hold on. DJ Envy, the dude from the Breakfast Club, sent somebody $5,000 and he sent it to the wrong Cash App, and he got his money back. So
he's also DJ Envy.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but man, hey, bro, you blowing up, baby. Hey, I'm telling you, man, a little bit. Hey, I'm telling you, you on the way.
Contacted them like, yo, either y'all give me my money or I'm getting on his radio and tell him how bad Cash App is. What you want to do with the #1 radio station in the world?
But they took it back from the person that he sent it to.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because he contacted Cash App. He said, you get my motherfucking money back or You know, but let's go back out to these phone lines. We're gonna go to New Orleans.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a young fella, and he comes from the Magnolia.
You baby Jesus, you got your block on the fire. The cheese until the moment you expire. You know what it is. You make it better, now it's something you handle your business. You don't be crying, and it's something you
Whoa. What's happening, bro? We got a lot going on in the boxing world right now, you heard me? Hey, bro. This shit funny, like, bro, cause he rolled the way, bro. All these motherfuckers need Errol Spence, the motherfucking monster of the division. These motherfuckers will fight each other 2 and 3 times before they fight this motherfucker. This shit don't make no sense, man. And everybody wonder why he got all this hype behind him. Cause they don't want to step up. Now, Mikey Garcia, he got to put his head on the fucking chopping block. Cause the fucking people as fucking welterweight don't want to step up, dog. The same thing with Peterson, man. He had to put his head on the chopping block because ain't nobody else wanted to step up. Now that this fight about to be pay-per-view, everybody want to say something now. Well, I ain't know. If I would have knew it was pay-per-view, then I would have took the fight, man. You ain't worrying about that fight, man. And you ain't worrying about the pay-per-view. You just talking shit right now. Man, Ness, you got to, when you go in that gym, man, you got to hit them with the questions that we want answers to, bro. Like, what the hell going on? Is you going to fight this man next? If you win, you going to try to do a tune-up. You're going to try to chase Keith Thurman, or you're going to fight this man next. What it's going to be, man? We tired of all that. Who asked for Porter Garcia? Anybody asked for that shit, man. Both of them got beat by Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? And they about to fight each other for what? What that's going to prove? If y'all not about to fight Spence, we not worried about it. Then, man, the Garcia and Spence fight got way more energy behind it than the other Garcia and the Porter fight. Ain't no man, everybody watching the Porter fight and Garcia to see who gonna fight Spence next if he beat Garcia, man. Let's keep it real with the public, man. Let's stop playing games and let's put your money where your mouth is. Tell me, Bud Crawford, he came up to the division, man. He won't smoke. Man, the hell over the rest of these welterweights, man. One of them injury prone, and the other two, they want to fight everybody but who everybody want to see fight. And they wonder why they fights in pay-per-view.
Hey, bro, you said Terrence Crawford won what?
Only people, man.
You said Terrence Crawford won what?
He won't smoke with everybody. He won't smoke
everybody.
Spence won't smoke. Spence won't smoke it there, but he not about to let Crawford get these big money fights before he get it when he already been with PBC all the time. So I understand what Spence saying. Spence don't fight it. But them two over there on the other side, man, they gotta put their head on the goddamn chopping block, man. It's time to pay the piper, man. Ain't nobody asked for that fight, Ness. Ness, who asked for Porter Garcia, man? Ain't nobody asked for that, man. Man, let's get it, man. Turn up, man. That's my call.
What you mean ain't nobody asked for it? You got me lost.
What you mean? So you want to see that fight? Let's keep it 1,000. You want to see Porter and Garcia? That's the fight you've been waiting all year to see.
What's wrong with Porter Garcia?
Nobody want to see that shit. That's the problem.
You wild.
Nobody want to see that shit.
You wild.
Come on, man.
Hey, yo, last year. Nah. I'm not going to let y'all keep doing that. I'm not going to let y'all keep doing that to Danny. Last year.
It's going to be an ugly Anno boy headbutt contest. Come on, Ness. You know this about to be. Danny Garcia, look. Mark my words, you hear me? Danny Garcia going to have a cut on the middle of his fucking forehead from a headbutt. Watch what happens. It's gonna be going all the way down. It's gonna blow down all over his trunks and everything, man. Why would I tell you, bro? It's gonna be a headbutt, tackle, wrestle, WWF, pay-per-view. Look at that motherfucking fight. Why this shit that had? Next, you know, that's the fight you want to see, man? That's what you're saying on the radio waves right now. That's what you're telling the public.
That's
you
not.
want to go see him forward.
I'm saying last year, and I gotta let you go get to other people. I'm saying last year the world said Garcia wouldn't take this fight. Now he takes this fight. Now people talking about doesn't nobody want this fight. People were saying he was going to duck Porter. Porter was putting on costumes on Instagram talking about, Danny Garcia, I want to fight you. Being wrestling, everybody talking about, oh, Danny ain't never going to fight him. Now he fighting him, and now we don't want this. I mean, you know, I'm telling you, Fickle. Boxing fans are fickle.
That was the worst Randy Savage impression I ever seen in my life.
I mean, tell Porter. He used it. Wasn't me. I'm just, you know, I'm just the messenger. We going out to Lynch in Sacktown. What up?
Hey, man. How's it going, man?
Another day, another podcast. How's it going for you, brother?
It's going, man. But, yeah, like you said, man, dude was wilding. I want to see Porter versus Garcia. I don't understand people that say stuff like that, man. And tell you the truth, like, I don't really get the image that's being portrayed about Terrence Crawford. Everybody got to understand he was top ranked. Like, we got to stop, like the dude said, let's be real and blunt and honest about it. Terrence Crawford talking a bunch of shit right now, and he know damn well Bob ain't going to let, I mean, he can think Bob going to let him, but Bob ain't going to let him go fight none of them people right now. So why are you even talking shit to these people? That's just the real. I'm a point of view on that. Now, Earl Spinks, he's a good fighter. I like Earl Spinks a lot. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. But let's be real about it. I mean, like, most of the people he really beat up recently already got beat up. Like, Kell Brook just got beat up right before he fought him. Lamont Peterson, man, I seen Lucas Matisse knock him out faster than that. And bad. That was bad knockout. So, and then one more other thing, the Wilder situation. I want everybody to really think about this from Deontay Wilder's point of view. Deontay Wilder been quiet, ain't really been saying too much about Breazeale. Breazeale's been running around here doing interviews, talking about how Wilder beat him up in front of his family. So at that point, when he used those words, he involved his family himself. You running around telling everybody you got beat up by him in front of your family. Well, think about that. Now Wilder's response is naturally, okay, well, I want your son to see me cripple you. I want him to see the man's going to cripple you. He didn't say, oh, I want your son to be there so I can tell him I'm going to cripple your dad. He said, I want...
That's what he said. He said he want to bring him to the weigh-in, and at the weigh-in, he want to bring him to the stage, bring him to the stage, and tell him...
He can look him in the eye and see the man that's going to cripple his dad.
They're right there. Do we even know how old the son is? And this is coming from a Wilder fan.
He ain't say he was going to tell it to Breazeale.
It don't matter. It don't. He already said it though.
That's what I'm. And that's
half the damage already done.
I just want y'all to
speak it.
Hey, but I just want y'all to think about it from his point of view, Wilder's point of view. He been quiet the whole time. This man been talking shit. He involved his own family by keep saying, "Oh, my family watch me get beat up." Okay, then I want you to remember that because I'm gonna make your son watch you get crippled now. Since you keep saying I already beat you up in front of your family, like that's what he said. He keeps saying that, man. Oh, he beat me up. Man, forget Breazeale, man. That's really all I got to say. That's the call. Y'all can go ahead and elaborate on it, but go ahead and get to the next person, man. You have a good night, man.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in Sacktown. We're going to go out to Stunner in Jersey. What it do?
What it do? What it do? TBV in the building. All right, so I'm going to work my way up. I'm going to start with 147. All right, now, I'm one of the biggest Earl Spence fans, but after today's mini fiasco, this is how I'm feeling right now. I would much rather see Danny Garcia versus Terrence Crawford. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because, one, honestly, before today, I didn't even know Terrence Crawford could really talk shit like that. I was like, oh, okay, so you can talk when need be. So, you show me that. Two, I know what Spencer's going to do to Garcia if they fight. He's going to walk that boy down and beat the dog shit out of him. I think that Crawford and Danny Garcia is a more fun, stylistic matchup. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just me, just for an initial joint. But moving on up to the heavyweights, that's my forte. All right. Before I touch on the main topics, let me just touch on a couple of side topics that I've noticed today. So, Huey Fury's about to fight Pulev. I find this fight interesting because, one, I truthfully had Huey Fury destroying Parker in that fight. I don't know if y'all watched his last fight against.
Man, you going too far by saying that, brother. Too far. Destroying Parker?
Well, all right, true. I'm not going to use destroy for a guy who doesn't want to engage OD, but I mean, he picked him apart. Like, all of Parker's punches were with him. He wasn't landing clean. It didn't make it. It didn't make any sense to me, especially considering he was at home in the UK. I'm not sure how the outside fighter gets the gift decision in another country. But I mean, that's for another topic. But I find this Huey Fury Pulev fight though interesting though, because I mean, I've always been a fan of Pulev's jab. And Huey Fury, like I said, in his last fight, against some UK guy, domestic level, but he was letting his hands go. Like a lot of times, you watch a fighter, they're not, even Parker versus White, you're watching the first 10, 11 rounds, you're like, yo, Parker, like, let your hands go. And then in the 12th round, he's letting them go. Huey Fury was actually like, I've never seen him that offensive before. So, if he could continue that, I think we can get some good things. But all right, that to the side. Breazeale. I'm going to go with the good and the bad with Breazeale. Something that I feel like nobody really shines light on this, but like that dude he beat, Easy Ugono, that dude is nice. Like if y'all really watch the fight, like based on what I see from Easy, now granted his defense is shitty because if you're getting caught by slow ass Breazeale, but his power is the real deal. Like there's not a lot of heavyweights that are just gonna take them shots that Breazeale was taking. Granted, Breazeale takes the most damage in the heavyweight division, and they're gonna get back up. That dude Easy, like he nice on the low. So I really do respect, Breazeale for, that fight. But, like my dude, how do you like, there's no equivalency in the dude saying, hey, bring the kid so I can knock you out in front of him. And then you being like, oh, motherfucking, your kid got a disability, you talking about this dude's family. Like, you're already, the last dude who tried to get real personal with Wilder was Bermain Stavern. Now,
Stunner punching after that bell. Yo, you be trying to let people, try to wrap it up and shit, not to cut them off. They just like,
he try to let them, they go by 30 more seconds. Like, damn, this ain't Freestyle Friday, baby. Hey, wrap it up, B.
What we got? Who's next?
Georgie Porgy, call in, man. I seen you in the chat.
Georgie on strike.
Georgie on strike from us? Baby, come on, Georgie. From us?
Cry, baby.
We love you.
Yeah, baby, cry.
When your intro drop, nigga, I go crazy.
JD, motherfucker.
There's a lot of things I like to move, so just try to get on my game. I don't know why they gonna call me because I'm a 54-pounder, but I have a brother that's at 160.
Now, JD, last time you called, I asked you about Big Tuck, and you ain't say nothing. Do you know who Big Tuck is?
I believe that dude out of Dallas, right?
Already. Okay, just checking.
Yeah. I'm not too familiar with the Dallas scene. I'm in Houston, man. But yo, let's talk. No had me a little heated over here, man. No usually be on point. But god damn, what world we living in when we get a good fight like Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, 2 top 5 welterweights, and we complaining about it. See, this is the problem with Spence fans right now, man. Like they so impatient for this dude to get a good fight. You know what I mean? They discrediting everybody. All right, let me show you what they doing real quick. And I know you're getting a lot of this too, right? So Earl Spence, they at first everybody was saying nobody's calling him out. Now, as soon as somebody calls his dude's name, oh man, the Spence Power Ranger fan club, they come out like it's morphin' time again. Like Mikey Garcia, he calls his name. Now he clout chasing. You know what I mean? Crawford called his name. He clout chasing. You know what I mean? Like what's the deal? What's the deal with this thing behind Earl Spence? Is it something I'm missing? Like
Like, for real, is it something I'm missing? Like, cause I don't see how they pronouncing him the best welterweight. Like, how he jumped in front of Danny Garcia. And I'm not even a Danny Garcia fan, but I just know that Garcia put in more work in the boxing game. You know what I mean? Like, what am I missing?
Well, most people look at that Kell Brook win as a man going across seas and taking a belt from a champion, not by points, but actually by stopping a guy. So most people hold that in high regard, and most people are just going off the eye test, to be honest with you, because you make some good points. His resume is not that of a Danny Garcia, but you got to take into account that a lot of those names that Danny Garcia has is at 140.
Okay. Am I tripping, or was Kell Brook not going at it with him? Like, or did he just go in and just, you know? I don't know. And then at that point in time, who had Kell Brook beat? Sean Porter? That was his only credible win? Listen, all I'm saying is to put a guy in front of everybody like that, they gotta put in the work. You can't just beat one guy or one or two guys. You know what I mean? It's the top 5 welterweights. I mean, you gotta at least beat 3 of them before we start saying, you know, you the best. That's all I'm saying, man. But
And also,
man, you
to
know,
the last caller, right quick, if you want to do a real quick comparison, look at the fight between Lamont Peterson and Danny Garcia, and look at the fight between Lamont Peterson and Errol Spence.
Well, it was a late one. We did it. TBV's working. I got mad vids to go upload. We made it to the final of the show. I wanted to make sure you guys had your podcast for Friday morning work. It was a little late because I was in Philly. And if all goes well, Wednesday I will land in the UK and bring you some behind-the-scenes footage with Deontay Wilder, man. You know, it's funny, right? Because I said to D, I said, bro, this is a lifetime. This is opportunity of a lifetime. This is gonna be like Howard Cosell and Muhammad Ali.
Nah, man, bro's gonna be big in that, man. This gonna be like Ness and Wilder, because y'all about to write y'all own history, baby. You feel me? Y'all about to write y'all own history, man.
I'm excited, man. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. I just can't even believe this podcast is if I get there. I ain't get there yet. I gotta get there. But if I make it to Ireland, that's fucking insane. Insane. This thing has just continued to grow. It's crazy. But yo, man, some real good shit with DSG and even Angel.
That's my fucking guy, man. I love Angel.
Yeah, man, got some good stuff coming.
With that fire shit. Man, he is funny as hell.
Still so much more with Jesse Vargas, Dimitri Salita, the promoter of Big Baby, you know, talking about why they stood with this, like why they went with the zone. I'm telling you, man, the tells are there, though. I mean, shit's crazy.
I'm glad to see Jesse finally like get his big A-side kind of fight. You know what I'm saying? Like to where he's like, the legit A-side, man. He's putting in a lot of work, bro. A lot of work.
Yeah, you know, they got to do more work though. He's like, he ain't moving the needle. He's not moving the needle. You know, like you were on the outside looking in, receiving everything as it was coming, and I didn't see anybody in our group chats talk or put a link of any of Jesse's stuff. Think about it. It's crazy. I don't know what he's got to do.
I mean, Jesse
let his hands go for sure. He's got to let it. You know, we ain't even talk about Danny sparring. I got to see Danny spar twice.
Yeah.
Damn.
How was that? I know you can like record it because you was like interviewing Yard and they were like, "Hey man, y'all got to turn around" or some shit like that.
Yeah, they ain't letting that shit go down.
Who was he sparring? Can we say his name? If not, then it's cool.
Yeah. I put the names. I just can't remember that. I put them in the titles already.
Yeah.
They brought in a new dude, man. He was bringing it.
How big is he?
147. Okay. No fight, so he's heavier. Yeah. Bayside Boxing, that Matchroom USA card is trash. Hot garbage. Hopefully Hearn takes his lies and used car salesman ways back to England. Yo, my thing is this, bro. So y'all rather not. The thing is, you ain't even got to pay for it. Don't pay for it. Don't watch it. If you don't want it, don't get it. It's that simple. Don't get it.
And Hearn made a great
Ricardo
point.
Tyner is one of them. And Josh Pitbull Torres. And I mean, there's a few, man. He's got a few, yo. But we haven't decided yet, JD. We still trying to sign people up. Mitty doesn't believe you down, man. You gotta put your word out there. So we could get Mitty and you make that shit the main event. Then get Cruz and Jose on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find me somebody. They don't want to let me catch a body. Nobody don't want this heavyweight title. They want me to retire and vacate the title Vitaly Klitschko style. But Young Ness just keep getting more and more fucking lean. The meal prepping is making me look insane. You know what I'm saying?
And real quick, we got a super chat from Bo from Alabama. I want Donald and the next Border Wars. Add me on the line. He want Donald. Donald, he calling you out, baby. He wants you, dog.
Damn, Donald ain't Donald on the line. Donald is on the line. Oh, wait, so is he saying add me on the line? Like, what, he want to say something? Hold on.
We already talked to him.
Go ahead, Bo, that's you? No, that
Hey, man,
it is,
I
Bo.
want Donald.
You want Donald, huh? You sure you want that work?
Yo, Donald got experience.
147, 54, 60. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. I want Donald.
Yo, he got experience. He told me before we started, boy, he said he used to spar and everything. And he teaches his daughter how to box.
Where you from, Bo?
Shit, I can teach. Look, I can teach his daughter how to box. No offense, I can teach his daughter how to box. You know what I'm saying? You ain't saying that.
Okay, I love it. I
want Donald.
JD, so you saying you love the date? I like it, JD. Hey, JD, I'm trying to get this shit done. But Bo, I'm gonna excite you with some more news. What we're really waiting on to see if Wilder and Fury gonna announce the fight. Because if they announce the fight, then you know it's on and popping, and we could just do Border Wars Appreciation Night and Wilder fight all in Vegas same fucking week and blow it down. You know, shut the fucking year down. 2018 would be killer Cam style for us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. Yeah, I do got to get some sleep, Andre. I ain't sleep, yo. I'm telling you, I tried to stay up last night. I was up to like 4, waiting on this stupid ass Eddie. I wanted to get that Eddie video out, man, yesterday early, but fucking rendering, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, this life. But it's still fun, though. Still fun. You know, definitely enjoying the time. Yo, Hearn doesn't have an S at the end, fam. Bayside Boxing. The faster Americans get Hearns out the country, the faster, better fights can happen. Hearn is a negative in America. Okay.
But you already know Wilder say Hearns too, so it's all about. I feel him on that. Hearns. Eddie Hearns.
Yo, earn with Hearns.
Yeah.
Fresh BX, I'm tired, B. Can I get some sleep? And he like, yo, upload that DSG.
We're gonna feed you, man. We're gonna feed you. We got you a nice little a full course meal tonight. With Garcia, Crawford beef, Wilder, Breazeale, the zone. So yeah, real quick. So thumbs up, thumbs down on the zone. You think, like, cause he laid it out good. Like the first fight.
Listen, Listen, if we're looking at it as a whole, the $10 that you're gonna pay, I mean, it's free anyway for the first month, so you're good anyway. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if you're looking at it as a whole, you're getting a lot because you're getting the World Boxing Super Series, you're getting the Bellator, all that bullshit. But I don't fuck with Bellator, so like that shit ain't selling me. But all the World Boxing Super Series, like that ain't start yet. So once that start, I know Americans ain't gonna be talking that shit because that's where Progress is. That's where Josh Taylor's gonna be. Like that little tournament is gonna be about something. Like,
and they added one more weight class.
You gonna be corny if you missed out on that. That's on you. You know. I got some videos to release, but it's late. Yo, it's 11:30 already. Damn.
Yeah,
I got the Salida already uploaded and Big Baby. Yo, you see how Big Baby looks next to Eddie Hearn? I can't believe nobody ain't dropped that shit in the comment.
Man, Big Baby looks big next to anybody, bro.
Hey, look, Danny. There was a heavyweight in Danny's gym spawn today. They let me record it, but he's green as hell. 270, bro.
Ooh.
He don't even look it though.
How tall is he?
Look it, but he act like it because I'm like, bro, you 270. He like, yeah. I'm like, how big you think I am? He like, man, you like 230. I'm like, damn, that nigga hit me right on the head.
How tall is he?
He's short to me.
Taller than you?
I wanted to spawn. They had him in there spawn with 170 pounds. I was mad.
Oh, nah, yeah, you can't do that, man.
He was green though. He was green. I would have chipped him. I know I would have chipped him. He was too green.
Took all his confidence, huh?
Because the 170 pounder you gonna see on the spawn footage, he was killing him. Not killing him, but he was controlling it. Like you one side. I'm like, yo, use your jab, big ass. But he young. He only 19. Big as fuck. Big as fuck. Hopefully they take him serious. That the thing is that them kids, they don't be staying faithful to them gyms, man. But anyway, I'm your host, Nesta Gets. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. Don't forget NestGTO on the Cash App. And I think it's PayPal.com/ThaBoxingVoice is my PayPal me. Or just right here on the Super Chat, Patreon, whatever you feel like using to help out the movement, you know. UK, you guys been asking for this for a long time, so here I come. You know, I expect a good welcoming. All right, get the motherfucking kiwi fruits out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Slice the strawberries for me. Had the motherfucking the extra king size raws stuffed to the T. Just saying, and I ain't talking about with tea. You feel me? I'm out. Bye.
Yo, my. Oh, okay, yeah. You find me on Twitter at Gross2312 or on IG at Gross1911, and we have a special treat for anybody who wants to sign up to a Patreon. We're going to break down the Canelo Triple G fight on the way to the. Say what now?
No, I just said ooh because I actually got the graphic, the overlay for it from the designer in today.
So will it be more than likely when you come back or?
Nah. I mean, I leave Wednesday, so we can slide something in.
Bet. So, guys, go sign up now. We'll be breaking it down, and it will be me, Ness.
And don't forget Untitled. Untitled is oh no, wait, what's today?
Today Thursday, man.
Thursday, and Untitled still is on
Mondays.
Monday at 7 p.m.
And that's about it, y'all, man. Supporting this, man. He got here doing this thing for y'all, and y'all only. TBV family, baby, all day.
Peace.